Hello everybody. This is the second part of the playoffs, and hopefully we can come out with the win and advance to the next round. Okay. Alright, Bryce Miller has not been playing good for us so far, but this is a playoff, so hopefully things will go Josh Naylor injured Bruce wrist before arriving at the park. This player can still play, but long-term injury is risk. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Do you mind? Stop. I can't believe Josh Naylor's injured in the playoffs even. I don't know why we don't have Ty France. I'm going to have to
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division.
I'm going to have to
It's the Seattle Mariners going up against
take him
the
out.
Kansas City Royals.
I don't trust him over there. Luna Bear.
As we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from. You have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, the strategy can certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. Engine starting pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Well, it comes to hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things
I don't like the ERA as well. I mean, 3.77 is not that good, but it's not that bad either.
As he turns on the rubber, we'll let that good live arm deliver.
Oh, that was a ball. That was a ball.
Now the throw to first on the run. And down the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Without Naylor being in there, I wonder how good we're going to be.
Wacha, multi-time All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty.
Come on, Julio. We need your first home run in the postseason right here.
Ripped on a line. Back here with my foul seat. And pitching in this game, Bryce Miller. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Number 11 in the box now. Almost into the strike.
This is going to be tough, though.
See the velocity. With that fastball.
Oh, you call that a strike for me. You call that a strike for me.
They got him. And that's the first down. So digging in, Tyrone Blanco. and it just misses.
What?
One out, base is empty. Right there for a strike.
Should be two strikes.
The 1-1 is foul ball.
Instead of now it's like 1 ball and 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Now the place where I want to have the pitch, yeah, to be.
To drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the
Brother takes off. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. Up and in. And that is ball right.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and we've seen results.
Fastball for a strike.
That was a good pitch to have.
Foul ball there. Ring on at first, nobody out.
Oh, I tried to hold back. I tried to hold back so bad. Damn.
Doing the umpire behind the plate.
I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a good pitch.
Oh, that's what you wanted, I know.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That is in for a strike.
Oh, you got yourself,
Drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. And that one hammered back there. It runs off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
To time it up any better than that, put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you can get extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box.
I don't like that spot.
Real deal about that one. Runner scores a position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first round.
Come on, Miller. I felt weird when it went off his hand.
And a pitch. Fly ball down the line.
Oh.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez.
There we go.
On the ALDS in Oakland, and then hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go to the Hall of Fame. He had him on the front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Puncher Renfroe. Batting with one down. Takes a strike.
Ooh, that was way off.
And a second. That was fouled off.
That was not a good pitch.
Here's a 1-2. And that's outside. Ground ball up the middle. Crawford.
There we go.
The first, and Renfro is retired. Here's Adam Frazier. Just missed.
Come on.
And a good eye there.
Ooh.
Another second to now. Here in game 4.
That one was a strike. That one was a strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Crawford.
There we go.
Wins the inning. So one left for Kansas City. We'll move to the third.
Got Carpenter in here. That's good.
Jorge Polanco. Polanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Outside corner, here's his strike. Pitch misses. They're down even 1-1.
This umpire is terrible.
And here comes. That one is
Sit down, get down.
Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall.
There we go.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball under.
We're not going to,
Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit.
chat later on. Okay. Chat later on.
Towards the birds. Oh, look at the stop.
That was a good, the whole thing was to move Corey over to third base. That was the only thing.
It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Swing a high fly ball down the right field.
That should be enough.
Renfro.
That is enough.
Third. Rolls over the line, and he scores.
There you go.
It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So the batting order turns over. Now, Randy Arozarena.
Damn.
To center field. Waters makes the grab.
That's fine.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters.
Ooh, this umpire is awful.
Ready there for a strike. Hammered on the line to the left, beats it. And the board on the leadoff single.
What's his speed? Because he's probably going to steal, right? 77 speed, 43.
Good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's pretty good right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nothing doing, he's still on it wrong. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Arozarena moving under it. Drops it into the glove. Oh, he pushes it away. Down the left fielder, Dalon Blanco. There's the strike.
Good approach right there. Looking something just a little higher that you can elevate, stand on it, let it go.
There we go. Oh, he took him out. I think he's okay though.
I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
It's fine.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled off.
I did not like that.
The Mariners up by a run here in Game 4 of this ALGS. And takes low for ball one.
Ooh.
Jumps into there.
There we go.
Catch up to the leader. So no runs here at a base hit, no errors, and one left. Game 4 of the division series. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. The line to kick the pitch. There's the strike.
Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count even 1-1.
Okay. Oh!
Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Damn it.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Line drive.
Never fun going back to the dugout after hit the line drive that finds the glove, but you will get some high fives.
I hate that.
Contact, you feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, come on.
And we're back. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's going to be Nelson Velasquez. First pitch, just misses.
Okay, just...
And now the tying run is in the...
I don't know what happened there.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Perez in the box now, just strike one. And he bumps it a strike. Goes down looking.
Looking in the 0-2 count, just to pour it back.
That's the Janet. That's about next. Lays off the ball. Right through there for a strike. Velasquez. The runner is second with one away. The drive right side. And it finds its way through. He becomes a right center. We're down to one.
Come on.
Seeing high base hits through the infield, it's just kind of rolled over on him a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Renfroe got it for the second time, and that's strike one. That pitch is downstairs. And at first, one away. And it's strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But man, one expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make contact with that pitch.
Alright.
There's a foul ball.
What do you want with 2 strikes? Fastball? I think we'll go same spot.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now Mitch Garver.
He's been giving me that all game so far for 5 straight innings. I finally was able to hit one.
A gigantic blast, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing.
I remember last season it was against the Blue Jays. I think it was like game 2. He hit the ball so hard that he somehow managed to get a triple out of it. It was like a funny thing.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And that one is inside.
This umpire is so awful. Did I? Yeah, I did. I didn't think I did, but I guess.
That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
What are you giving me?
And another ball. A rare 3-ball count here. Ready to hit if you're in the box. And the 3-1. In the air, out towards left center. Sizes this one up.
Imagine if he turned late. He wouldn't be able to get that.
Up next for the Mariners. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Out towards right center field. Renfroe sizing this one up.
I felt like it was going to go farther than that.
Gary Carpenter up next for the Mariners. Rounded out his first time up. And ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh.
Near the left center, Blanco on the move.
That was just terrible
One scores in the inning, coming
at bat right there.
home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is the American. So up next, Drew Waters. Miller back to work. 1-1, no strikes. Foul. The pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul.
You love to see that.
And it's caught for the out. That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Ooh, nice pitch.
He's out there right now, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Now he checks right at the 1-1. He down to first. And yes, he offered out. One down, base is empty. That one the other way.
Oh, okay. He's playing good so far at first. I know I said I was going to take him out, but I kept him in there only for the power. And you see that he gave us a home run this inning.
He's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
I don't want him on base because I think he's the one that has 98 speed.
And now 2-1. The M's leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field.
There we go.
And that's the inning. And welcome.
Gotta get The bullpen ready.
Back to the ballpark. Down batting, Brian Hayes. The line to the pitch. Towards right center. That's well struck.
Get down, get down, get down. There we go.
And they cut to their lead. It's 3-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
I like 2-run. Or to be ahead 2 runs, so well, a lot more, but
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys who just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just didn't have the approach. If you let that ball travel, you got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Now it's Randy Rosarena. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
we didn't get the sweep last game, but
Go back to work, focus on this next batter.
if our defense is playing this well, then
This one smoked out to left. And there's a
come on. 3.
Pete Crawford up next for the Mariners. And here's the strike.
He was hitting
Bases empty, one away.
pretty good. It's
For the
just
sixth.
sometimes when the balls are there to be hit, sometimes they just don't go your way.
And the 0-2. In the air on the infield. Who are they going to do this one? Makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball to the zone right there. They look really
Come on, Julio.
That's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Drilling out towards left center field. That's well struck. And
There we go. His first
It's their second
home run this postseason.
That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Really nice launching as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Luke Rayleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2.
Okay.
Measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old. Can't forget
to mention he's a former MVP.
Oh,
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
you may be under 50,
Two-round trippers in this inning. The long ball is
but you gave up
It's now 4-1.
4 runs,
You're
so
watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Kansas City, and here is Bobby Witt Jr.
I know he has a lot of speed.
There's a strike at the outside corner.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL West history to have 80 home runs and 80 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Rodriguez. Well, the Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with this.
I'm not getting them.
We've already seen 8 round drives from there, man. It's always a good sign when the ball is jumping.
99 speed is hard.
That's what they've been doing so far today.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Velasquez. Well, but it throws.
Oh,
You'll want.
not where I just.
Looking for a swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. At the very least,
There we go.
pressure that run from first. It feels that's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one risked.
Oh my god. I did not mean to throw it to third.
Man, dude, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because
Oh man, that
people in the end, you know the wall's coming up with you quickly, so
was close.
concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
He's number in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Fouled off. This is late.
That was not what I told you.
Righty to
What do you want? What do you want? Spider?
fights it off. We'll see another.
This might be Miller's last inning.
Yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Miller over to second.
There we go.
Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Mariners 4 and the Royals 1.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost just only threw it at first base.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Chris Stratton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. Garver into the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Close to call the ball.
That was a strike.
That's ball 2. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Supposed to be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kick steals. Line drive.
Oh.
One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Wow. Stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball, left side.
There we go.
One gone, runner at first.
That's one way to get it on base.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
I think he got the call right there.
With one gone in the inning.
Oh, ho, ho.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That was just a better pitch.
Line drive to short.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Terry Carpenter.
That was just my fault. I was trying to check swing the whole time and the whole way, and
That one ripped right center field. It is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they
looks like we're advancing.
They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, G. Ryan Hayes. He's already homered here in this one. And that's down and away.
It looks so bad, but I tap it like way before it gets to the ball.
Bounced up the middle. Come across the score in the inning.
That should help us get to the next round.
This is now a 6-1 ball game.
It did look like the Royals might try to I'll just put him in the game.
Will take over here, and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Not what we like.
Should be extra bases. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. They'll hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So man aboard, and next up for the Royals, Hunter Renfroe. That one missed.
You're going to get something going. This is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over their shoulder and say,
It's fine.
I'm just going to
Calm
keep
down.
on moving. Don't try to do too much.
There's the strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Gardner puts it away, and there's one down.
Hey, Clutch.
So digging in, Adam Frazier.
Oh, that's a strike all the way.
The Mariners leading by 5 late here in Game 4. That's going to bring upstairs.
I am not worried about his speed, but his speed I still think can get them.
And it is 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You clearly wasn't timed out on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
We'll see.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Okay. One more, then I'm going to try something. I'm going to try,
And we'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone. The other way.
what? I thought that actually bounced like off the ground.
Contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Drew Waters stands in. In for a strike. It's 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Welcome back in a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Jim Brent.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Rosarena in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far. And that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. 2-0. Ready here for a strike. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game.
I think Randy and Crawford are the only two that haven't got a hit yet.
That one fouled off 2-2. Some room to going to the zone.
Oh, Randy was close of getting on base first inning, but Oh,
Going for the foul ball.
that would have been a double.
And a pitch.
There we go. Finally.
Shows some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked. But
Runner on the go.
I don't want that double play.
Jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with the 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of ending on.
And a swing and a miss. Full-time action for the Royals. John Schreiber getting ready to go.
On Crawford.
Man at second. Up the middle.
Oh. I think everybody now on the Mariners has got a hit now.
And now Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. For the Mariners, 1 for 3.
Down the middle, but
There's a swing and a drive.
there's just not a whole lot you can do against this lineup.
A massive home run. And they had a pair. It's 9-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made it pay.
I think the next round is going to be against the Yankees or I forgot what other team is in there. But it's the Yankees and one other team. I went way early on that one.
Swing and that ball smashed down the line. Brings it in. 2 out, space is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Two out, space is empty. The line into the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
It's just when my Mariners are just hitting those home runs, it's just not a whole lot a team can do. Especially if our pitching is being really good that game. Well, it's not going to be like last season where we went to 5 games and we won it in Seattle. Damn.
Second home run of the inning for him. It's 10-1.
So
the streak stays alive.
His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a
4 home runs this postseason.
He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient and it paid off.
So to Atlanta over the mound. Jorge Polanco now to the plate. Swinging a foul with the screen and back out of play. Sharp grounder, it's through for base hit. Joel gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now, Kerry Carpenter. And that one handled. That'll be the after a long score. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now 10-1.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Stepping in, number 11.
The pitch.
Here's a strike, 95 over that ball.
Damn.
Fights that one, and the count remains 0-2.
That was bad location of a pitch.
You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a good example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive with the center field.
That was not a location where I told it.
Gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll them up for 2.
Righty delivers. Bounce it off, still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here.
Damn.
Now 1 away. That's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and if you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
No Rosarena moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. That first offering is fouled off. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a strike.
It's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you lead off man on, but you can't get him into scoring position.
Ooh.
Try to put something up on the board.
That's a swing and a miss, and that's foul. Royals back here in Kansas City, and the batter now, Brian Hayes. Away to the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Moving in the bullpen, Josh Schreiber appears to be getting loose. High in the air, out to right. Renfroe getting an angle on. Going down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy
There's been a few times where I thought that was actually going to go. I did not mean to like swing that.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I want to get Julio one more shot, if possible, but if not, we'll go home with the. Damn, what's that victory?
That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Mariners up big in this one. Here at the top of the ninth. And now teed it up.
You got me one time, you got me on that, but not this time.
Hit pretty well over here out to center. Short work of him there.
How many? 29.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. So
No matter how many pitches he had, I was going to end it with him. I was just...
fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Just want to know how much.
Well, that gets
Ooh, that was a ball, I think. I think that was a ball. That was a strike.
to finish him off.
Yeah, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Pasquantino stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So now it went away.
He just doesn't have the speed. Otherwise, that would have been an easy out.
There's the strike. Pasquantino over at first with one away. And that one is lifted in the air. And Renfroe is retired. 2 down. Last chance for the Royals. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And the first bases for ball one. Just missed. 2 outs. That one spoiled, and it down now 2-1. And another.
Oh, that was a strike.
Right side, this should do it. And that is it. For the ALCS.
Now it's going to be against the Yankees or one other team.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
Wasn't a huge fan with those, how many pitches we threw with Manning, but the Twins or Yankees? Okay, so Twins or Yankees? Alright. So ooh. The Twins came out on top and beat the Yankees. Ooh, Game 5. I want to see this. Okay, so, damn. Looks like Judge struck out 2 times. Alright, so, Ram for Judge in the 8th, batting. So we got a double, home run, RBI. Marcus Stroman, I think that's how you say it. But Marcus went 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Damn. I'm sorry, Clutch, your team lost to the Twins. Now let's see. Okay. Okay. You got the starter pitcher out in 5.1 innings in the 5th. You just can't do anything after that. Damn. Damn. I'm sorry, Clutch. Your team lost. So it looks like we... Yeah, it looks like we play the Timberwolves. I mean, not the why did I say Timberwolves? The Twins. Wow. You know, I thought the Yankees were actually going to pull it out. So, this is what I'm thinking. I know we just only played 1 game in franchise mode. But I was thinking that I would save this right here to go to the World Series for another stream. But we can play a quick exhibition game. But over here it looks on the right side of the playoff bracket. So it looks like, okay, so the Dodgers, the number 1 seed's out. Then you have the Braves beat Arizona in 5 games. Let's go to the Braves. Where's the Braves? Okay, so it looks okay. So 4-3. Okay, let's see here. So the Diamondbacks just could not get that 1 run in. Alright, so, and it looks like the Braves took game 1 against the Cardinals. So, it's best out of 7, so it would not, it would not surprise me if this turns into a 6 or 7 games, honestly, against these two, I feel this is how I feel. That I feel like for game 1 and game 2, Atlanta's going to take that. I feel like Cardinals are going to take 3 games here at home, 2 or 3, and I just feel like both teams are going to like take care of it at home. I just think, like I said, it would not surprise me if this turns into a 6 or 7 game series. I would be surprised if it turns into like just a sweep by Atlanta or just 5 games. The way that the Cardinals played us, it was just something that, you know, I don't want to play the Cardinals around. We had such a hard time. We had like, I think did we go 2 out of 3, or we probably swept them? But if it wasn't for Julio, we definitely would have lost. But yeah, I can see both of these teams taking business at home. Other than that, these are the 2 teams you probably wanted. Maybe I would say either the Cardinals or the Dodgers, and then you have like the Braves and Cardinals or Braves and Dodgers, and to go to the World Series. So it looks. I honestly felt like New York was actually going to the Yankees. We were going to play the Yankees. That's what I thought, but it turns out the Yankees can pull up a win. So I know we only played 1 game in franchise mode, but I'm thinking 2 options here. Either we can play a quick exhibition game, or we can do like a my career or my player game, and then end it on there. Or what time is it? Look here. 3:39. Yeah, or we can hop on a different game. It's just it would have been more. I probably should have just went and did like this 4th game or 5th game or whatever of last stream on here, but doing these full games is like really like tiresome on me. So if anybody live streams and plays franchise mode, plays these games straight on, you know how like tiresome it is, because you're playing like almost an hour game. You're playing the full game of 9 innings. You know, I know people can make it faster by doing what's that thing of that you start out with like, was it like a ball and a strike, or 2 strikes and 0 balls, or something like that? Fast paced type of game, I'm guessing. So there's that. But I hate playing those. I hate playing that way because it's just to me it's just not fun. Just to me it's not. But again, I want to just say sorry, Clutch. I'm sorry that your Yankees came close, but sadly they got bounced in the 2nd round. So I don't. Hold on. Do we? Let's go April. When did we play? Well, it looks like first time playing against the Braves, we went 1 out of 2, so. Diamondbacks, we don't, actually no. Did we? Oh no, we went 2 out of, okay. 4-game series against Minnesota. First series, we played them on the road, okay. We won that series, when was the next time we played them? Okay, so we pretty much swept them that season. We pretty much beat them. I don't think we played them again, did we? Okay. Well, I think we did play. Did we play? Oh yeah. Yeah, see, the 3 games that we played against St. Louis Cardinals, it was neck and neck. Well, maybe you can say game 1 wasn't, but 2 and 3, yeah. It doesn't matter that we swept them, it's just how tough they played us. Okay. So, yeah. KC was a tough opponent. My game 3 was a loss, but then game 4. So Minnesota's in here, they're the 2nd seed, and it's gonna be tough. So I think what we'll do is we'll save that for another stream. It's not gonna be long, it's gonna be a short one where probably like Tuesday or Wednesday we'll see about going into the World Series, who goes there. So I think, yeah. So I think what we do is we'll play a classic game of exhibition, just to talk about some stuff and just to play. They go 56 and 106 that year, damn. Let's see. I think, yeah, we'll do the All-Star game, why not? Yeah, we'll do that. So well, I hope you guys are enjoying this season so far.
Festivities, always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars.
Well,
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, oh, hum, another year, but once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set now. And pitching
Oh wait,
today,
I don't have Shohei Ohtani, okay. Right?
Power changeup.
Yeah.
Between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters have a hard time staying back.
ready to go now. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Kick Sandias. Foul ball, it stays.
Did they, wait, that year, was it played in Texas? I want to say last season was probably played at T-Mobile Park, I think, right? Ooh.
Good take. 2 down. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. The pitch.
Oh, that was a strike.
3-2.
What the hell? That was a strike.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Always have a tough time getting the pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Stays alive. The pitch. Going down the line, this one a hammer, but it's foul. Number 3-2. Hit hard, grab it short. Tosses to first, and Acuna retired.
11 pitches, damn.
Year in, year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
I haven't been playing as much as I like to, and the biggest reason why is I have been really busy. I have tried to get on as early as I can, but sometimes like cleaning outside, like I haven't stopped cleaning outside. Then dealing with taking care of my animals and all that. And also I've been trying to take care more of myself, you know, my mental health. I don't like a curveball here, but you want one? It has been just like kind of difficult for me because I've been having like a lot of having a lot of thoughts in my head of stuff I wanted to say. On live stream of a few people that I want to talk about, but that the reason why I don't like talk about it, it's like I know like if I say something like it will start something, and I'm not afraid of that, but the biggest thing here is that I've been just praying about it if I should say anything on that, and
Had to make a great pitch.
27. I hate that. But I've just been having just a lot of problems and trying to take care of my mental health and, you know, whatnot. You know, it's just hard to deal with some stuff.
Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
I'm trying to like play this and talk at the same time. But it's praying. I've been praying to Jesus if he wants me to say something, and I think it's one of those things that like he doesn't want me to say anything yet. Ooh, that was right that was on purpose, I feel like. So I've been just praying about it and praying. I thought that was a ball.
He goes down looking, so he gets the call. That's himself a strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he's
Oh, that was a ball. That was a freaking ball.
So now it's Corey Seager.
Oh well. Yeah. There we go. Maybe I should have swung at that, but it was a ball from the replay.
any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I'll start looking at it. I'm looking on the computer. What's the exit velocity? This time 106.
So it's just been that. Mostly been busy and taking care of a lot of stuff, and oh, I went way early. Yeah, I went super early on that.
Once a ground ball double play opportunity where you've got to lay off pitches down to the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And it first one away.
When I was doing that Overwatch, I went way early again. Damn. When I was playing that Overwatch, I wasn't even upset at playing the game. Damn. Yeah. Well, I think 12 pitches or whatever, but it wasn't that I was upset. I did get like a little frustrated with somebody that was playing the new support character, not Cap, but which one is that? I think he heals with his hat or something. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I probably should. I know who he is, I just don't know his name. And it just kept playing, like, you're so annoying to me, or you're annoying me, and I'm like, like, that like, frustrated me, because it just made me feel like, oh, I'm not saying anything, why are you saying that to me? And that player did look at me and kept doing it, and then I'm like, that's when I kept spamming, I need healing, and then it was like, so that was like the only frustrating thing, there. Yeah, I know, like stuff like that probably shouldn't like matter, but you know, I think I think like when people are gonna be like jerks and assholes and idiots like that, I think I just think like it just gets to that point where it's like, okay, I don't want to deal with like those types of people, because it's frustrating, because it's like, well, I could not, yeah, he could have made it a third, I think. it's frustrating because, like, if you don't do anything and you get blamed for, like, doing nothing, or you just get blamed at, and, like, you're, like, the thing about, like, multiplayer games that I have found out in my entire life playing multiplayer games, especially on next gen, whether you play PS4, PS5, Xbox One S or X or whatever, right? That I've noticed with multiplayer games that it's more about being, like, frustrating people, and of how, like, frustrating it can be. That was a strike. But I feel like in this generation of, like, gaming, and this, like, where we're at gaming, like, the gaming industry and online, it's just worse because of how toxic majority of the, like, majority of people, like, the human beings have become, especially online. And with being toxic online, where there should be some consequences, but it seems like whenever any game developer talks about like, treat others the way that you want to be treated, or, like, no toxicity is going to be like tolerated, it seems like every single game developer just goes off on what they say and talk about, and back down, right? And deep down, they don't really care about their communities as they used to back in the golden age of gaming of Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, you know? That honestly looked like it touched the ground. But what do you think? Damn. And you know, it's frustrating for me because playing multiplayer games, because, you know, for someone that, like, I'm a casual gamer, and it is true that casual gaming has died and is dead. That does not mean that there isn't any casual players, because I am a casual player. But the percentage of casual gamers is very low compared to people that are toxic, tryhards, and sweaty at every single multiplayer game, which when you have way too many people of like that, it just turns into this less enjoyable and more of a, like, okay, it turns into less fun, you know, and you know, like, I feel like these multiplayer games have gotten bigger and better, and they had a chance to be, like, really good, right? It's just the toxicity, the sweatiness, the tryharding, everything like that just takes the whole, takes everything out, you know? Oh, how do you not get that? That should have been an easy double play. He's probably going to... And
Sometimes all you got to do is
but
your job, and
I will say this, right?
less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job.
Sorry, I thought someone. I would say this though, that that back in 2017, Fortnite was a very popular game, and I was playing it a lot. Like, that was a game that everybody played, or like everybody knew what Fortnite was. It you know, and the thing about Fortnite back then was the reason why it was so addictive and big and massive was because it was something brand new. You had like PUBG, I want to say, and I want to. There was like a couple games like PUBG and like one game that I used to watch people play, a battle royale. But having I was trying to check my screen. But Fortnite was something different, right? It was a building game, and it was at the time. That was a risky, that was risky, but, yeah, but it was something new and addictive, you know? It wasn't,
He's under it. Squeezes it. One away. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Mike Trout.
Mike Trout can get us one swing, and it's a tie game.
They'll be switching for a double play in this spot. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses there.
He has 77 speed, but 40. I sent him. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, that's why. There we go. Wow, to the double play.
Brad did a great job, but hopefully should finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice deal at second base.
The pitch.
Oh, I felt that was gonna be a ball, but damn it, Judge, come on.
So now it's time to pick it up, and that's where good teams they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Hard hit left side.
Damn it.
Welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton and
I do like this pitcher though.
Towards right center, that's well struck back there. Gets the fence. It's determined for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
But I just, you know, like the theme that about what I was saying about Fortnite being new and addictive, like that was the reason why, and nobody was really good at it. I mean, the percentage was like there wasn't a percentage until like season 2 came out, maybe I want to say. But like with chapter 1, you had still a lot of people. How is that for? Whatever. and like you still have people that weren't good, you know. And I think like that's why a lot of people fell in love with the game, is because it had the well, besides the dancing and all that, it you're not going.
There's one away.
But it seems like when a new game comes out, or like a game that nobody has played, right? It seems like a lot of people have a lot of fun, or a lot hold on. More fun, sorry, I was about to say a lot more fun, but I don't think that's like proper grammar. But more fun because like everyone has to figure out the mechanics. It just turns into no fun when a lot of people know the mechanics, and then you got those like and then it's like, again, I'm not blaming people that learn it and know tricks and everything like that. That was a strike, but I'll take that. He does not want to swing to me, I know that. I mean, I said swing, I mean pitch, wow. Kinda was not expecting that one.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Acuna has it sized up.
But and also like the other things, like I feel like you have to have like friends to play games with now. Like if you're gonna play multiplayer games, it's like it almost feels like it is required to have like a couple friends to play games with you, and if you don't have friends, you know, like I don't have any friends, it's hard because you're playing with a bunch of randoms, and then you are hoping that randoms can like you can try to find some common ground, but it seems like the common theme for playing with randoms is just blame your teammates for losing, and you know, but oh damn it. I'm not playing good right now. I mean, we had a chance to let me get like a bullpen. Oh, George Kirby's in there? Damn. I really hope we don't face the Braves in the World Series, because if I want to this first baseman 2 times where he could have got an out.
Yeah, that's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing it that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
I think that was 4 pitches, so that was good.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one in the air.
It's about time.
Judge has it sized up. Yeah.
There we go.
Just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it enough to really drive it.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
These are like the things I've been just like dealing with.
Weakly on the ground. And it goes just foul.
It's hold on. Is that a home? Oh, 3.8.
Just too much effect to it. So I'm going to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if we can keep that thing fair.
He caught it with his bare hand.
First, took two away.
Ooh.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Yeah, this is gonna be his last inning.
He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but and we're back. And now Josh Young.
Ah, come on.
Makes the grab, but there's no way. And here is Jonah Heim. Reached on an infield single his first time. Bases empty, one away. Last half of an inning.
You know, I'm kind of surprised about my Mariners in real life, though. They're on a 5-game winning streak, and they took the series, I think, against. Was it, who are they playing now? The Diamondbacks? Nationals? Something like that? Or, I heard that we swept Oakland. And I heard that Oakland just could not score.
Grounder off the pitcher. And a tight one out. Catcher coming up to check on him.
That was dumb.
So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber. Yeah, it's a great point.
And I saw I did see the highlight for yesterday's game because I was able to watch it. A lot of times, like I don't I haven't been able to watch any games, or I haven't even been wanting to watch highlights because I told because I remember I told Adrian one time, or a few times, where it was like it's so hard to like how I don't feel like I want to watch my Mariners because they've been just playing like terrible baseball, and I didn't know how bad the division was when it came to the record. I didn't even know the A's were even in first place, honestly. And I didn't realize how bad the entire division had gotten, because like the Astros have like a lot of injury problems, and their like pitching is terrible. Angels seem to just be like not wanting to play good baseball. So I think they're last in the division, and then you have, I think, the Rangers in third and the A's in second. So we better be doing some damage. We got Seager, we got Judge, and we got Mike Trout. So. go. We needed that.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and that's job to turn that way
up. I know this title's like a little misleading. It's just
On the ground to the left. Tags the runner for one.
oh my god. Okay, well we deserve to lose the game. We deserve to lose the game because of that.
right there. It's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
I was trying to get him to third because I was like, oh, that was actually a home run right there for Judge, but I just went early on that one.
One delivers outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That hits the frame. So back at Floodlight Field. Now here is Corbin Carroll. Goes upstairs. Pitched offered in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and less for second. And he's going to get the second with nobody out.
Come on.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And it's second.
Ooh, I thought we had him there. We finally got him.
What you're looking for after the leadoff double, a strikeout. And there's one.
3 strikes? Damn.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's the bad approach right there. He was looking for something else and got completely fooled. And you see all those sliders just resist the temptation. Really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make contact with that pitch.
The one thing that does bother me is when people that I know, try to, like, they tell me, like, to make plans, right, and then they never want to end up going through it, and so, that frustrates me a lot because it just seems to be, like, a recurring thing that always happens. The one thing, there's like another thing that I really want to talk about, and I've been wanting to talk about on live stream, is it's about like PlayStation 5. I've been like watching short clips and hearing, like, watching videos about talking about just upgrading to PlayStation 5, you know. I don't think a lot of people know how difficult. Is that a home run? Damn it. Of how, like, difficult it has been for a lot of people to get a PlayStation 5, and especially this year where, you know, of how bad the economy is, because if the economy wasn't, you know, wasn't bad, I would be like, okay, I would agree with a lot of people, just upgrade, but it is so bad that, like, everything, whether it's gaming related or food related or, like, I don't know if I should send them there or not, but but yeah, I just don't think like a lot of people understand, and nor I don't think that they care to, because telling people as simply as just upgrading isn't one of those things everybody can do, you know? Yandy Diaz at first base. Yeah, you are not playing. I know you want that double play. Hold on. Oh, I thought.
What an incredible throw right there, and he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Yeah, he. No, I think he tagged him on the helmet, but I think he got in there.
To third, Arenado.
But I just don't think a lot of people understand and even care when it comes to actually how bad, you know, it is to get like a PlayStation 5, but like a lot of things, because the economy is shit. Let's just say what it is. It is shit. You know, it's something that. There you go. I don't know why I like his swing and stance. You know, like it sucks for me, because like there's a lot of games that I'm hearing that are game developers are just canceling service for like old gen, and it's just like I'm pissed off because I look at it and I'm like, these game developers are not like looking at it as like the economy's bad, and you know, people aren't able to afford it, and to a point, yeah, it is 2026, and like a lot of people should be upgrading, but these game developers look at only look at it in one way, which is money. And I genuinely believe that the one gaming console, you know, like the PlayStation 5, has probably been hated a lot by majority of game developers because of how popular the PlayStation 4 has become, you know, and I still believe that it is probably like a lot more popular than the PlayStation 5. Yes, like, you know, you have a lot more games on there and all that, but shutting down the servers for games on PlayStation 4 and 5 is not the way to go. No matter if you are the type of person that wants like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One servers to be like shut down indefinitely, it is not the way to go. You know, it's not the way to go. Just think about it, like wait, that was a catch, not a bounce? I thought. just think about it, like, of how many hours and, like, you don't even have to look at it like that, of how much money people on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One have spent, right? And yes, their stuff is going to be saved if they upgrade to a PlayStation 5, or I should say, if they're able to upgrade to a PlayStation 5. You know? Looks like we're probably not going to win this one. But that's fine. All this one is just about talking anyways. Adrian, your pitcher has failed me.
So out of the plate comes the right-hander, George Kirby. So they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that have spent a lot of money on these, like, on like Warzone, because I hear like Warzone's gonna be shut down on June 4th, I think.
Guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have young.
Ball comes home and he's headed to play. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's
I probably could have got two. I don't know. I was just worried about the run.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
up and in. And that is ball one.
So, and the reason why I say I think like the PlayStation 4 is like the only console that is like being treated as like hated a lot. It's like by the game developers and by a lot of people in general, is that a lot of people just don't want PlayStation 4 to be popular, not PlayStation 5. I believe that, and and I think it just has like a lot of hate on the PlayStation 4 than it really shouldn't have. And I know like people can say, oh, I'm over dramatic or overreacting and all this, but I don't really think so. I think
now this is in the air down the line. That's on the move.
I just think like a lot of people just don't look at the bigger picture, which is you're asking people to like to give an arm and a leg for a PlayStation 5. The one thing that I look at Microsoft for, and I do know like the reason why it's at this price is because of how much hate this console has gotten, and I have one. Like, I got one like on my birthday in December, and I don't see the hate on it. I like it, I enjoy it, but the Xbox Series S, is I think Microsoft lowered the price to $350 or something like that, or it's not as expensive as a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. You know? I felt we were going to get one of those. I felt like it. Now we need one from Judge, and then it'll be tied up. But the Xbox, Microsoft has kept the Series S like a really affordable price. Like I said, I think it's like $349 to $3. Like at my Walmart, they have They have it at like, I want to say 350, somewhere around there. It's like the price is really good. And for a PlayStation 5, it's $600 or something like that.
Back up the, oh, that's got him. And he saved it first.
So, I think that's 2 times the pitch he got, but no, 2 outs anyways. Like I do believe that there should be different additions to consoles. Like if you want it digital, then you should get it. If you want the disc, you should have it. But I don't think having digital the cheapest one and having the disc more expensive. And I know a lot of people's and companies' excuses are gonna be the ooh, damn! I thought that was gonna like stocks and being able to order and everything like that. Damn. But you can say the same thing about digital, except with digital, it's you don't have a disc tray, so it's I mean, we all know about that, but like I just think like, okay, if you have a 500 gigabyte digital, maybe that should be the cheapest one. Like let's just say for sake of argument, like you put that one for 350, and then let's just say for sake of argument, you have the same model, but it's a disc, and you put that for 375, maybe 400, right? And then for another edition, like if you want 1 terabyte, okay, I can give you $500 for that. I can, you know, if you want 2 terabytes, 600, I'll give you that. But you're asking for 500 gigabytes, and the price of a PlayStation 5 is just not worth it. You know, it's not. The console is not really worth it, and I don't believe the Xbox Series X is really worth it either. When you have, I mean, how would you feel if you're getting 200 gigabytes, but you're having to pay $700? You wouldn't like that, because, like, you gain 200 gigabytes, and that's not even enough. With every single game that's out there, and then you're having battle royales that are like, what, 75 gigabytes, close to 100 gigabytes. I think Warzone is, like, Call of Duty alone, I think is like almost 300 gigabytes, you know?
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient.
But yeah, the affordability on the PlayStation 4, like, it's not worth $600. I mean, yeah, it could be worth $600 if you have a 2 terabytes of hard drive or gigabytes or whatever memory. But 500, like, it's just especially of how much space you need just to download one simple game. You know, if you don't have, like, I'm grateful that, you know, I was able to afford at the time on my PlayStation 4. That's foul. I think this was like a 6 terabyte device that I bought off of Amazon for like $70 or something like that. And at the time, it was like, that was a good price. I think I might get rid of Randy here, even though, who do we have? Vlad, Julio,
imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to keep.
I didn't even know Julio was in here.
Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. And a pitch. Blinded to right.
There we go.
To do in the game is stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a bench runner, Julio Rodriguez. No outs, runner at first.
I'm going to send them.
Yes. The next to hit. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
There we go.
Safe. Keeps a stolen base. Out to short. Tags the runner.
That's game right there.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Out to short, Arcia. Jump throw.
Oh.
Starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one, but a nice job.
Oh well. We had it, but that's fine. Well, my trail gave us a chance, but it was those 2 runs in the 8th that killed us. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. I am going to call it there. 4:38. Yeah. I hope you don't mind me talking about this stuff. The PlayStation 5 has been really on my mind a lot, and I just want to talk about that. I don't think it's, the way that the economy is going, I just don't see it being anything that I just, I just don't see a PlayStation 5 or anything in that area, just like shopping in general, of it looking like it's going to be okay to buy a lot of things. I mean, I know, like, food prices over where I'm at, it's very difficult for a lot of people over where in my state to get a lot of food, because like you're looking close to about $200 there, or more, actually. I'm sorry. Yeah. And it, I got bills and a lot of stuff to pay, and so I can't just I just can't, like, just go and be like, oh, like, oh, just go and buy a PlayStation 5 or like spend a lot of money, and when I got bills and a lot of things that I'm just gonna go franchise mode for a second. So but like I said, I got bills, I got a lot of stuff that I'm, like, having to do, and all that. Having to pay, so, and like I've been spending a lot of money on repairs, and I'm trying to get, we have a second vehicle, but I've been, it doesn't work, and I've been like putting a lot of money and a lot of time and effort trying to fix that. So a lot of my money is going towards that, trying to get that fixed. And so we have a second vehicle, my parents and myself, and and there's like one issue that's like what my parents and I are dealing with. We have like a couple very, very mean and like rude neighbors that are always like wanting to cause problems. They want to start fights and this and that, and we've been looking to like move. I've been looking at like I don't really want to own an apartment, but I've been looking at apartments, I've been looking at houses and all that. But the housing market is like, that's a different subject, a different thing altogether. But I just wish that people that talk about PlayStation 5s and how like everybody should just upgrade, I wish like and people that even don't talk about like, oh, like you should upgrade and all that, like I just want everybody to understand that the way that the economy's going, the way that a lot of stuff has been going, you know, and I can even talk about the war that's been going on and all that, but I'm not going to. I don't want to go that far. And I don't even want to talk about like politics and all that, but I'm not afraid to talk about it on this channel. It's just that's not what I want and like to talk about on this channel. Now, if I get like one of my subscribers, or Adrian, or Luna, or Clutch, or someone wants to talk about it, I'm all for it, you know. We can talk about it until I end my stream, but that's not, I don't want to really talk about it, but I'm talking about it like right now because it just seems like majority of people from that are on YouTube or non-YouTube, or just comment something in the comment section box, you know, on YouTube or whatever, it just feels like it really does feel, at least to me, and that nobody really understands and nobody cares about the, you know, financial like prices rising, everything like that. It just feels like no one cares, and like nobody cares, and it just feels like, well, you have to upgrade, and that's the only thing. And like I do get it. I do get both sides, you know. We are in the year 2026, and yes, it should be about that time that a lot of people upgrade to PlayStation 5, and I do agree, but the way that the economy is going, prices rising, it is something that I don't think, I just think that it's just going to be harder and harder, not just this year alone, but next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you know. I don't know, and like this is probably going to be more into political, which I don't want to get into, but I don't know if there is going to be any president just for United States alone that you can say, oh, they're gonna drop the prices, you know, on everything, and gas prices and all that. I don't want to talk about Donald Trump on here and all that. I don't believe that there's going to be a president that A, cares, and B, doesn't want to help the American people. I'm talking about people in America. I'm not talking about the whole world, just people in America. So that's one thing that I hope everybody understands. I just want people to stop telling people to upgrade. I was telling my dad this earlier today while we were working outside on the vehicle, and like I was such a mess, like the oil like fell on me, everything, my hair and all that. I was telling my dad, I was like, if people says I want you, a joking or non-joking, whether they're serious or joking, says that just upgrade to a PlayStation 5, I told my dad, like, if anyone tells me that, I'm going to say, why don't you buy me a PlayStation 5 then? Why don't you buy me $700, $650, or $800? Or why don't you give me the money then at that point? This is just like a little touchy subject for me, because it's like I'm looking at the prices of fruits and gas and a lot of stuff, and it's something that I hate, and it's a touchy subject because it's like I don't like seeing prices go up, and just hearing people just say, oh, just upgrade. Like, if I had the money to do it, I would have already done it. And I've been hearing a lot of games are going away from the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And it pisses me off a lot. That pisses me off more than anything, because it just feels like every single game developer just is giving a massive middle finger to everybody on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I've heard everything from both sides. It's just something that I don't like. And maybe I'm like reading into it probably more than I should, but I just don't understand how you go from supporting a console and I think a PlayStation 4 was at 2013 or something, 2014, somewhere around there, I think. So yeah, it's been over 10 years, I know. But again, I go back to, look at how much money people have spent into Warzone, into PUBG. Like, I didn't even know PUBG was removed from PlayStation 4 until I looked up on my phone, and it was like last year of November, which I didn't know that, but to me, it just feels like the biggest middle finger that you can give to every PlayStation 4 and Xbox One player from the game developers. And the whole year, like, I was hearing since the PlayStation 5 came out and like people were bought it and got it, all I was hearing from the time that the PlayStation 5 came out till even now, that Sony should kill all of live servers and just kill the PlayStation 4. Don't make any more games, none of that. Just shut the servers off. And let me tell you, that pissed off a lot of people on PlayStation 4. And rightfully so. Because, again, you have thousands upon maybe millions. I heard people, like, I heard content creators said that there are millions of people still on PlayStation 4. I don't really know. I know there's a good amount still on the PlayStation 4. But it just feels like the biggest middle finger to myself and many others on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One from the game developers. And you know, like, people are going to be like, oh, games are now going to start being bigger and better and all that. When games were both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and you can't blame the PlayStation 4 for this. I think if you're going to use that as like, oh, I'm going to blame the PlayStation 4 then and Xbox One for how bad these games have been, I'm sorry. You're wrong on so many levels, because there's a lot more to it, and of how pissed off people are at a lot of these games, and people are excited for this year of like the games being on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X and all that. But what if it, just ask yourself this question: what if the trend, or whatever, maybe not the trend, but what if it continues? What if games start getting to the point where game developers still don't give a crap about games? I mean, we all know the microtransactions are still going to be there. We all know the battle passes are still going to be there. We all know that that prices of like they're going to throw out these packs, and the prices are going to be outrageous. You know? You know, so stuff like that is not going to go. Whether you make games for every console or you just make them for a specific console. I don't know. I just don't like it of how us players on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are being treated, you know? And like I said, I go back to if people want us to upgrade, then why don't people buy a PlayStation 5 for everybody that doesn't have a PlayStation 5, if that is what you want us to do? But then at that point, now it gets to, oh, you're just being greedy, you don't want to buy it. No. It's a fair thing to say, because you want everybody just upgrade. I don't have $600, $700, $800 to spend every single day. You know, there's bills. I got a life outside of gaming that I'm spending my hard earning money on. You know, and you know, that's my stance on it. I know there's probably a lot of other people that don't have that stance, but I have that stance because I'm pissed off of hearing the same thing over and over again. Oh, we're in the year 2026, so just upgrade. Was it going to be 2027? The same exact shit's going to be said. 2028, the same exact shit's going to be said. And then what's going to happen when the PlayStation 7 comes out? What is it, next year? Oh, just upgrade. And what the price is going to be, like $1,000? Yeah, I'm sure that's going to fly by certain people, but not everybody. Like, oh, I can spend $1,000 because I don't give a shit about how bad the economy is. Hey, if my power goes out, and but that's how I feel majority of people think on. my mindset is a lot different on thinking about this stuff. So this was just a touchy subject to me, like the PlayStation 5 and people saying that, and the game servers being shut down. I know I might have a few people, or maybe majority of people, that don't like what I'm saying, or maybe I do have majority of people that like what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm not trying to start anything, but I just think that the way, again, this is how I feel, and this is like just, you know, I'm not, like, again, I 100% agree that we should upgrade, but telling people to upgrade when the economy is so shit, it's like telling a blind person to see when they can't see, you know? It's just, this is a touchy subject for me. I've been pissed off about it for a couple of days, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. It's not, I'm not trying to start anything, I'm not trying to start fights, I'm not trying to get people, like, on my side or against me. It's just, these are my feelings on it, this is how I feel, and this is how I see it. And I know there's people that see it differently than I do, and 100%, I'm okay with that, I'm fine with that. And that is perfect. If you don't feel the same way as me, that is perfectly fine. And if you feel the same way that I do, that is perfectly fine too. We all have our own opinions on about everything, you know. It would probably be hard to find someone that doesn't have an opinion on something, you know. I mean, like gaming or government or something like that, you know. You know, like, we all have our beliefs and all that. So I just want to talk about that while live streaming that. So but thank you guys for hearing me out, for rambling and everything like that. I do appreciate people that stop by and talk to me. I've been trying really hard to live stream, like, a lot. Again, I've been just real busy with life and, like, work and everything like that. That's just been, like, it's been tough for me to live stream. So I hope you guys understand that. You know, today, or late at night, was like the only time where I was able to do something. And we are going to get to, I am gonna finish the season up. I've been saying I want to finish the season up. I want to just complete it, and so we're going to do that. I do have, like, a couple of games that I haven't streamed on. Well, I know that, one game that I haven't streamed on that I've been, like, looking forward to doing. But also, I've just been wanting just to, like, just play calm and relaxing games, you know. If, you know, Adrian decides that he wants to play with me or whatever, and we play golf with friends or whatever, I'm okay with that. Or Clutch once asked me, which I don't think he is going, I don't think he likes playing with me, honestly, but if he wants to play Fortnite or Overwatch, I'm okay with that. You know, again, I was not upset about Overwatch. I was upset about something else. And, right, I did talk about this through my live stream a little bit. You know, it was just annoying when I was live streaming. I got to level 80, I think off stream. It was just annoying just hearing that from that one person saying, you're so annoying, the support player. Again, like, who's that guy that heals, like, throws his hat and he heals in the circle? I should know his name, I just don't play him that enough, or hardly ever. But Overwatch, we're still doing that. Fortnite, I've actually kind of been feeling like playing and live streaming that. It's just, I've been just trying, I just want to play like calm and relaxing games, you know. I've been even thinking about playing Uno, but my Uno again, for some reason, I'm having a hard time playing. Like, I don't know if PlayStation 4, like, what's going on there with Uno or whatever. If Uno's just having a hard time keeping up or whatever, the servers are just bad or whatever. But I'm playing offline, so I don't know what's going what's going on with my Uno there, because I was having a problem where at first it was the problem of I would be able to play, but then after like one round of a game, it would just like freeze, or it would just like, it wouldn't go to the next round, and I was having that problem. Thankfully, when I was playing Uno with Adrian, I didn't have that problem. When I played it recently, offline against 3 computers, 2v2 or solo, it didn't matter what I played. It kicked me off of Uno like a couple times. So, and I've been really wanting to play Uno, but it's like I'm having problem with that. So that's fun, you know. That's always fun dealing with that problem. I've been thinking about playing some Minecraft. But I played so much Minecraft that I was like, I'm kind of like worn out on that, but I do get occasionally of like, I get really back into it, you know. But there's some games I've still like that I have plans on doing live streaming for. I don't plan on having like I said, I don't have anyone to play games with, so I'm not planning on like live streaming with anybody, or planning on like having anyone to play with. Maybe for the rest of the, I don't know. I am going to this stance of like I'm not buying games or playing games that people ask me to play anymore. I'm playing the games I want to play, and I've been doing that for quite some time. But like for live streaming, I've gotten to a point where I'm like, just don't ever make plans with me, because you can't keep your promise. There's a difference between making plans and having stuff come up, and making plans and literally doing your own thing with other people, you know. And that's been the theme there, and I've gotten pissed off about that. I'm like, stop making plans with me. I'm going to do my own stuff. I'm going to live stream. If I want to live stream Overwatch 7 times a week, I'm going to do it. I'm not asking anyone. I'm not asking Clutch, Adrian, Dragon Ball, nobody to play with me, because hey, if we end up playing, I'm all for that. but you're going to be the one, people have to be the one to make an effort. I don't ask people that I know. I don't text them. I did text Clutch that one Fortnite session or Overwatch, but that was like a month ago or something. The other Wolf guy that you guys know, he was the one that came to my live stream when I was playing golf with friends, and he was the one that said, like, made plans for us all to, it was myself, him, and Clutch, and then one of Dragon Ball friends that I know wanted to play with us, so he was, so we played. And then Clutch came very late towards the end, so. But no, it's fine. Like, stuff like that happens, you know. And I appreciated that the text that I was getting of like, hey, like, we're going to do this, and on Friday, like, hey, you ready to play, and this and that, and telling her taking a shower and this and that, but. I appreciated, like, the effort and the communication is big with me. So, I've started just being like, hey, I don't care anymore. And yes, that's probably, I know that's probably, like, not the right mentality. But, you know, I'm tired of like, we make plans, or, you know, people say that they're my friends, but then they don't care about, like, when I tell them something that's going on, they don't care or whatever. It's like, that's not a real friend to me, you know. So I apologize for rambling for probably 2 hours or whatever. I am going to end it here. We got plenty of content coming that will keep us busy through 2028. You know, hopefully I do Black Friday or Christmas around there that I do end up getting a PlayStation 5, but you know, it's just about having fun for me. So hopefully I end up getting it towards the end of the year. I was supposed to get it actually back in March, but something happened. So, but, you know, it's whatever at that point. So, I apologize for the rambling for this entire stream. It's probably just been me rambling on. So, I want to thank you guys very, very much for stopping by. Thank you very, very much for hearing me ramble and talking and, like, all the above. I want to say thank you. We got 91 subscribers. We did have 92, but we lost one, which is okay. It's fine. It just means that I have to work much harder to convince 9 more people so we can get to 9 more people to subscribe. So we hit that 100 goal, and once I hit the 100 subscriber goal, I do have a long stream that I'm going to be doing for that. A special one just for you guys. So, and I hope you guys are there to, if I am able to make it. So, I love you guys. I love you, Luna. Love you all. Thank you, Adrian and Clutch, for talking for a second. So, and I hope you guys enjoy this live stream, and I hope to see you in the next live stream. Love you guys.